for... Well, the captain shaking hands as Ryan Giggs steps away. As the lights are on, you can see the quaint surroundings of St. James Park in Exeter City. And Paul Jones, who was the man between the pipes in the first match at Old Trafford, is back again.
Yeah, only one change, really, and that's Kwame Ampadu in the middle comes in place of Marcus Martin. But Marcus Martin played a very good game in the middle of the park. That's a little bit of a surprise.
And you can see for Sir Alex Ferguson, well, there are some bigger names as Giggs is there, Rooney, Ronaldo, and the Neville brothers in the back.
Big chance here for Liam Miller and Jemba to do very well. Jemba's been really deplorably poor in the matches he's played so far, and Liam Miller is just not the player he was at Celtic. Of course, he was playing every match pretty much at Celtic, and people questioning his decision to move south of the border now.
Well, the one concern that Sir Alex Ferguson had coming to St. James's Park, some people said, oh, how do you think your club will manage in the small confines? And he reminded him we play in places like Madrid and Barcelona. The crowd shouldn't be a problem. He said the condition of the pitch, on the other hand, that could be an equalizer. And right away, Steve Flack being watched by Quentin Fortune, and John O'Shea comes over as well.
Terrific atmosphere, though, in Exeter. The tickets, of course, were gone in a flash for this match. It's the match of a lifetime for this Devonshire club.
Manchester United. Well, Steve Flack still not able to bring it down.
It's a good guy with playing with his back to goal, though.
There's Andrew Taylor making the run into the penalty area, and Tim Howard quick off the line, the American keeper.
It's a good early touch for Tim Howard, trying to battle his way back into this side. Ray Carroll has got the job back, but it's just an opportunity for him to do well.
And back to Howard, and you can see just right away in the play Tim Howard made, the condition of the field here at Exeter City. Well, they did meet before in an FA Cup years ago, which Manchester United got the victory. They also met twice in League Cup play. In fact, the first time they ever met in 1961, and it was a draw.
Yeah.
The other FA Cup meeting was in the 68-69 season. Appeals for a handball, but
yeah, should be given. Yeah. Was that the 4-1 game, I think, was it?
3-1.
3-1, okay.
3-1 in 69. The League Cup game was the 4-1 game on the second leg. That is what bounced out Exeter City. The Grecians.
Rooney. Hard to imagine United not scoring with all this power and this talent they've got. Hard to imagine them not scoring. Quite easy to imagine them preventing Exeter from scoring. As I said, United have put 7 clean sheets together in different competitions in the last 7 matches. But they've only scored 4 goals in their last 6 themselves. So that's been part of the problem for Sir Alex and his sidekick, Mr. Carlos Queiroz, to his right. Now back with him at United.
Flack trying to knot it down, but it goes right to Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets away with that heavy touch. Phil Neville right along the touchline. Settled down by Jemba. Now Fortune makes his run. Giggs finds him. Now driven across, Rooney settles it down, but not able to control it.
Rooney had a good idea there to drop the ball for Paul Scholes. Just not quite accurate enough.
And out of the back for Exeter City, Scott Hiley.
It's a compact ground here, Joe. Not a lot of room to play in. And United, of course, a club that loves to stroke it about. But they've also got a professionalism about them that will go about the business with a little bit more seriousness than was the case 10 days ago.
Consider it a bit of a wake-up call indeed. And now it's the Red Devils on the move. Ronaldo finds Neville on the right, and his cross blocked down, but Manchester United still in possession. Neville will try that cross. No, he slips it by the defender. Now sends the cross and cleared away.
Well, Phil Neville making his presence felt down the right side, overlapping from the back. His brother Gary playing centre back today with John O'Shea, and Quinton Fortune is left back.
And Giggs comes over for the first corner of the night. Now to Neville. Now Giggs drives it across. Exeter clears out of the penalty area, but Jemba. This is Ronaldo. By Scholes. Now Ronaldo pushing to the byline. Across all the way through.
Good support play there by Liam Miller, coming over to keep that attack flowing, but boy, that was a ball that was just asking to be tapped in. It would have been a devastating blow for the home side to take a goal in the 6th minute.
Instead, a second corner. Line nods it away, and then sliding into it was Danny Clay, but they're not able to clear, and then a long crossfield pass, not able to find Ryan Giggs.
Jemba with a bit too much weight on that pass. Here's Jonin, one of the, I have to think, one of the few Frenchmen in the conference. Although he plied his earlier trade at, of all places, Darlington. Not so much in France. One game in Ligue 1. All pressure here from a very cool United so far. And Exeter back on their heels, not surprisingly.
Jemba. O'Shea. Back to Gary Neville. And Ronaldo's still there on the left.
Thought Roy Keane might play in this game tonight, saying he was very, very outspoken about the first match, in which he said if he were a fan, he would have asked for his money back after that performance. And he's yet to play in the FA Cup since winning the final last season.
You can see not the coldest of nights for January, but the field as well not in the best of conditions, as Jenon trying to find Flack. Now Ronaldo. Scholes. Back for Ronaldo. Ronaldo shot and it's in.
Well, make it look simple, don't they? It's a great ball played through from Scholes. Ronaldo takes a nice first touch. He's not offside when the ball's released to him. And the youngster in goal, Paul Jones, has got no chance here, really. Lovely little ball from Scholes. Very well taken there. You could see it was an awkward ball between his legs. Look at him flick it through here. That's lovely stuff off the inside of his left foot. And then he hammers it under Paul Jones, the 18-year-old keeper who was so great in the first match at Old Trafford, but now finds himself, after 9 minutes, down a goal. Hardly can say it's a surprise. It's been all United. Possession's got to be about 90% to 10 so far.
And Ronaldo has the first FA Cup goal of the campaign for Manchester United. And in the run-up to this match, the feeling you got, Seamus, was that Sir Alex Ferguson would kind of raise the no-quarter flag.
Right. Well, there still are some players who are not starting who are awfully good. Of course, Roy Keane comes to mind immediately. That's the middle of the park. I know it's a minefield if we try to play through the middle of the park, so let's just go over the top here and get it up to Sean Devine or Steve Flack and see if they can knock it down and get a runner in.
Now Cristiano Ronaldo finally sticks a boot in, lays off. Jemba deflected, and Ronaldo. Jemba cross for Neville. John O'Shea looking for Quentin Fortune down that left side. Oh, nice touch back to Ronaldo. Oh, the talent is there, isn't it, the youngster?
Yeah, well, it really is. And, you know, apologies there from Ronaldo for that shot going over the top, but it's a good ball from John O'Shea. What about this first touch? Oh, great stuff. Quentin Fortune. Ronaldo sets his man up beautifully, absolutely waltzes by him.
Where I'll watch it from.
Great little club here, founded in 1904, so just past 100 years. But unfortunately out of the top divisions now in the conference.
Chipped ahead, here's the opportunity. Rooney! And the save is made by Jones.
Good save by Paul Jones. Rooney rather made it a little bit easier for him, though. It wasn't the greatest of shots from Rooney. He struggled to get the ball, made the run well, and but the shot was straight at the advancing goalkeeper.
Jemba. Devine tries to stick a boot in.
Yeah, they're just not going to win the ball in the middle of the park. They just have no prayer in the way United are playing, unless somebody makes a mental or technical error.
Phil Neville. Jemba.
He's really pulling all the strings in midfield, isn't he, Jemba? He's all around the place, supporting so well.
And now Ronaldo, again, showing his skills. Quentin Fortune. Ronaldo. Jemba through. And just calmly won back by Manchester United. Liam Miller.
Well, I mean, he came from 5 yards behind the defender and won it.
And drop down. Scholes turning, but the flag is up.
Well, let's take a look here where the ball is released. I think he's onside, but the question is, does he handle the ball at the end of it? On the chest trap, or was it an arm trap?
Now wide Fortune is for Ronaldo. Miller. And Paul Scholes. Jemba. Finds Neville working with Scholes, and now Phil to his brother Gary. Fortune ahead. Rooney out for Ronaldo. Ronaldo to the byline, crosses, and the header just goes wide.
Beautiful build-up, though. Lovely, patient stuff by United. Left to right, right to left. And then it's the run to the byline. A nice chip across. And Scholes will think he should have picked out that far post a little bit better. So dangerous, Paul Scholes, making that late run into the box in support of wide play. Getting a little edgy now, but no need for it, really.
Neville. Scholes back for Ronaldo. Now Rooney into the area. Can he step around Sawyer? No, lays it off for Giggs. And then Rooney. It might have been a bit of miscommunication as well, but I think Rooney said, here's an opportunity, I'll pounce on it.
Yeah, well, they weren't queuing up for the chance. This is a good piece of work by Rooney here. Squares it off. Now it needs to continue one more touch. Now Giggs pulls it back. Rooney follows up. But there you see Neville was wide open. Neville feeling that he has all kinds of authority to tear up and down the right side here. He's not worried too much about anybody coming forward behind him, as Exeter City have stayed pretty compact.
He's not worried because it hasn't happened yet.
That's right.
Sixth corner, headed away by Santos Gaia. Comes down to Scholes, out for Giggs. Across trying to pick out Rooney. And Scholes chips it ahead. Liam Miller. Ronaldo over the bar.
Crowd anticipating that offside might be given there. It wasn't. But Ronaldo knows that ball should have been dispatched with a lot better than it was. He's got plenty of time to get around this. And he really, really rushes it. There.
Moxie. This time the offside trap works.
Well,
Devine caught.
the crowd singing out the popular song that all clubs love. Exeter City, by far the greatest club the world has ever seen, in case you hadn't known that before today's game, Joe.
Didn't say they were the most successful,
No,
just the greatest.
Just the greatest. And for their fans, they are. It's one of their fans.
Jemba, Miller, Scholes. Oh, look at the passing. Oh, and then give it away. Here's Giggs.
Good ball from Scholes here. Jemba plays it in nicely. Half clearance. You know, Giggs wants to get onto his left foot. He does. Really more by accident than design, then sets it up. Not a good shot as he's about to be closed down. He has to go near post. Far post was closed off by a defender. Giggs is, you know, he's playing in this odd position here for him. He really should be out where Ronaldo is. He had his druthers. But a more central role for him, that's not atypical. And, of course, he's having a terrific year this year. So why not let him have a go there? But Ronaldo can also drop to the right side and be equally effective.
At Ewood Park, David Thompson for Blackburn. They lead Cardiff in the corner, and Jones saves. Looks like it was John O'Shea that got on the end of that. Now Scholes for Fortune. Taylor wins it. There's Flack. Taylor. Devine. Here in the waning moments is just 1 minute of stoppage time. Opportunity not there yet now. Jeannin trying to see if he can get down that left flank. Still tries. Can he turn the corner on Liam Miller?
Well, he beat him once, he beat him twice, and he wasn't satisfied. He went for number 3. And that's what undid him. When he whipped it back onto his right foot, that's where the cross should have come. Maybe that tells us a little bit about his confidence in the right peg, but or a lack thereof.
Santos Gaia pushing it ahead for Exeter City, but again, Man United really just in control here. Well, that should be a handball.
Giggs will feel he was pushed into it, but no whining from Giggs.
One chance here, Dean Moxey. He had the goal against Doncaster, lays it off. Zampadu, now Jeannin. Across, flicked on, and just wide of the mark. The chance was there for Devine.
Well, he got a great supporting run, too, from Danny Clay. Just flicks it on here. Look at Danny Clay come into your picture right there. And also the right back, Scott Hiley, was there to try to get one before the half. Unlucky. Very, very composed play there. They didn't just whack it in. They made it a higher percentage opportunity than it looked in early on.
And there's the whistle from Phil Dowd. There's the 9th minute goal by Ronaldo. Is what the difference is now, despite Manchester United dominating the pace of play in the first half. And all right, Seamus, it should be more than 1-0, but that's what we settle with at halftime.
Yeah, definitely dominant play, lots of possession by United, but their finishing let them down a little bit, but they never really looked in trouble until the last minute of the first half.
So Ronaldo the goal, but Exeter City, they will head to the dressing room and think maybe we still have a chance if we can nick one. We'll find out. Stay with us. Lots to do at halftime on ESPN. Well, no changes to start the second half. And you could count that a change. Ronaldo's gone back over to the right-hand side to start the half anyway.
Yeah, I wondered thought that might be something to think about, given Giggs's but the cross really lacking the quality to put any kind of threat on Tim Howard.
Scholes. Knocks it wide for Giggs. Giggs across the top of the penalty area. And for Rooney. Rooney flicks along. Scholes still there. Paul Jones holding on. Apologize for the technical difficulty.
Well, very dangerous. The play was allowed to go on because Jones didn't just a few days ago in their FA Trophy game against Billericay. And they were down 2-0. They got 2 goals in the last 6 minutes. He got one of them.
Could this be an opportunity? A full. And deflected back for Hiley. Drives it across the area, headed away, but then on the rebound, threw it in! The equalizer's there, but the flag is up.
Offside given. 2 players right in front of the goal. And one of them must have had a touch here, although it could also have been shielding. Howard comes through a flight of players there. It's cleared out half, but there's the first touch. Yeah, second touch. No question, offside. With a goal that never was, apparently, but made 10 changes after that for this match, for the match against Exeter, but this time they've put out a far more senior side, and they're still laboring under a 1-0 lead.
And now Rooney springing free. Rooney chipping over the bar. Santos Gaia staying with him at one point, Seamus. I thought he was going to pull him down.
Well, that's the sort of run I was talking about that we haven't seen from Rooney. He dropped nice and deep. Yeah, he did make an attempt to put him down. Tries to get it just over the keeper. He does the right thing, which is to chip it, but the ball is always bouncing here. I think he's not quite sure when it's going to come up on him.
Credit to Rooney staying with it.
Yeah, but then he slides his boot under it.
And at least find an equalizer, which would take us to extra time. Ronaldo for space, parried away by Jones.
Ronaldo did the right thing there, got the shot off as quickly as possible before he was closed down. Tempted the goalkeeper out a little bit, but didn't play the ball wide enough of the keeper in the end for the shot to go into that far corner. See, it's a bit too close to the keeper, so he can get a hand on it. Might very easily have knocked it down into the corner himself, though. So Jones continues to justify his choice as player of this round. This round is still going on here.
Scholes. Silvestre back across. Still loose in front. Chipping at it. Silvestre. Oh, and somehow it stays out. Paul Jones got some help from a defender on the line. And now it's Leslie Offel on the move as Exeter on the counter. It's tangled up there looking for some support. Has none, so he tries to make it go on his own now to Scott Hiley. Cross from Moxie. Knocks it ahead, but not much purpose there.
Well, scrambles galore here as we talked. This is where goals come from. This time it could have been for United, but in the end, it's Silvestre who win of the ball on the first header by Devine, and then Silvestre plays it a little bit wide of the post, but in the danger zone. Did he know that there was no one there? One can only assume yes.
Well, of course he did.
Yeah.
He'll tell you so afterwards. Here's Exeter City again. On the move, Sean Devine. Couldn't get by, and now Fortune's moved into the middle. There's Ronaldo. Phil Neville now out on the left flank, more so in midfield. And there's Fortune. Darren Fletcher to Saha. Rooney. Oh, Rooney all alone. Rooney, can he get by Jones? He rounds the keeper, and there's the insurance.
Well, Rooney finally gets into a deep position. Defender makes a mistake, overcommits himself inside. Rooney is so composed here. Outside Paul Jones, does not take him down. Then the quick touch into the net. But Rooney got into a very good position. You see the late arriving Genon there is just too late. Rooney took up a great position, got away from him, and therefore was able to take the ball and go at the defense, something he's been unable to do. It was a nice little ball, though, from Saha. And it took Genon out of the play beautifully and allowed Rooney run into it.
Fulham advances. Phil Dowd, the referee. A look at the watch, and there's the whistle. Well, 10 days ago, when it was a 0-0 draw, Alex Ferguson said the bright spot is we are still in the FA Cup. And now they come to Exeter City. Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney with the goals. And Manchester United, a 2-0 victory over Exeter City to advance to the fourth round of the oldest knockout competition in the world, the FA Cup. Stay with us. We'll look at a highlights and recap this day of replays.